Here, let me turn this up. Okay. Hi everyone. Coming at you live from my, well, sort of newish, but newish location. As you can see, it is hot and dry out here. This is going to be the future of my greenhouse studio. Because, as you can see from down below, I have a pumpkin. And this afternoon's episode, it's going to be a spookified jack-o'-lantern. So yeah, I bought this guy from a local farmer. Huge shout out to him. Thank you, sir, for allowing me to purchase the pumpkin of 2026. Well, 2025, but it's the pumpkin of Halloween 2025. So, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to show you guys how to make original jack-o'-lanterns, because frankly I think everyone doesn't know a good story behind this. Luckily, I do. So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you my pumpkin, which I obviously have. I'm going to tell you what tools that you need for said pumpkin. We're going to carve it up. And I'm going to be throwing some interesting facts as I'm carving this up. And also be telling, maybe telling scary stories, but I don't want to freak out any children as watching this. But if you are a vegan, this is going to be a murder. Nah, I'm just kidding. If you're a vegan, and if you're a plant lover, I will say this vegetable, which is considered a squash, will be a scary sight. And for those that have either weak constitutions for things like this, I would suggest going to another video. But if you want to stay around for pumpkin guts and glory, stay tuned for the rest of this video. But for right now, this is the pumpkin of 2025 Halloween. So, if you're new here, please like and subscribe so you can see Mini Jack here, that's his name, get his face carved up. So, let's continue on with today's video. Okay, the tools that you'll need, minus the Gatorade, that's for me when you get thirsty. So, Gatorade's not part of the tools, but you will require the following. If you're doing it, if you're carving up a pumpkin inside, you're going to need a garbage bag for the cleanup. You're going to need a knife, spoons, and then once you're done, you're going to need one of these. If you're thinking about real candle to be authentic, I will warn you, pumpkins are somewhat flammable if you don't dig out all the pumpkin guts, so please be careful on that. I would suggest going with something like these battery operated candle lights. So see, if I can see that little flame right there? There we go. So I say if you want a couple of these, I mean, they're very easy, very accessible. You can go to any dollar store, pick yourself up a couple of these, throw them in your pumpkin, then you're all good to go. And then you're going to need your pumpkin as well. So that's all you're going to need to do jack-o'-lanterns. Now, I will say, if any kiddos are thinking about doing pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns, if you're, I would say, too young for this creative carving, I would pause the video, ask a grown-up for help, because let's face it, little kids like yourself and knives like this should be handled by someone responsible. So I will say 2 warnings. One, if you're operating a knife yourself, if you're too young to handle a knife, ask a grown-up for help. And 2, for those that are condemned jack-o'-lantern carving, viewer discretion will be advised, because this thing's gonna get beheaded and all of his pumpkin guts are gonna be removed out. So viewer discretion is advised. But enough said, let's get all this on the floor and let's get carving this pumpkin. So let's get this moved down below. Okay, partially the way getting this thing carved, and for a little tiny pumpkin has a crap full of seeds. So yeah, I'm in the process of getting it all carved up. Take a look in there, and then take a look of what I pulled out of it. And turns out my pups do like the string bits of it. I know, pretty gross, right? But my pups will basically lick this off my hands, and then when it comes time to carve this thing, I think I will be done in a few minutes. But yeah, and that, I think the whole trick-or-treating thing, I think, originated in Ireland, of all places. It may or may not be true. You need to look it up for that. But why I've been told that Halloween started in Ireland many of moons ago. And I don't know where dressing up like people came from, but they say in tradition long ago that it was around the time of the harvest that the people of Ireland carve out pumpkins like this and lit a candle and carved spookified faces to warn off any evil spirits to enter their homes, to give up the harvest to God, or for what I've heard. But for right now, however that story started about jack-o'-lanterns, I do know one was used by the Headless Horseman. It's true. I mean, there's many pictures of it, and also in one Scooby-Doo Halloween episode where the horseman kind of took Jack's head per se and used it as his own. And again, I did not know this, but apparently pumpkins are considered a vegetable. They belong in the squash family. Same as like a couple of teenagers squash them and then they run away. But sadly, they are tracked down and they are forced to clean up the mess. So, if you have a pumpkin like this and want to smash it in a good, timely manner, don't vandalize them. Ask the homeowner if you can smash it in a controlled setting. But aside from that, I think I mostly got this thing carved out of seeds. I'm gonna leave it like this because I will not be using a standard candle. I will be using a battery candle. But yeah, I got all this carved out. This is what came out of it, and this is what's gonna go on top of it once I'm all finished. I'm thinking I'm gonna be doing the face right around this area right here, so I'm gonna have to fiddle around with an idea. I'm still gonna be using this knife, but the rest of it can go inside, but I'm not ready for that just yet. So I'm gonna be shooing away these flies. I'm gonna clean up my hands. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back everyone. After me getting cleaned up, I know I probably shouldn't have done it, but I needed my hands cleaned and they kind of got stained over this pumpkin goo. But now is kind of to carve out Jack's face. But how should I do it, I wonder? Should I carve it the traditional way of carving out faces, or should I do it a unique styling way that only one person has done before? Tough decision. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do it the traditional way, not doing it like this. But for standards, I'm just gonna be doing it a certain way. So young fans might need to look away from this next shot. Nah, I'm just kidding. Here, let's see how we gonna do the face. Let me see. How do you do a face on pumpkin? Let me see. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me see how we're gonna do this. I might time lapse it, but I will be right back. Give me a minute. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but I think I did pretty good. Now, this is going to be the newest pumpkin for 2025. I know Halloween's on Friday, but I'm making this video now before it gets any later. But all you just need to do is drop that light right here, as we mentioned, and then you're good to go. So this guy will be on my doorstep for this year's Halloween. And remember that garbage bag that we talked about? It's right here. So once you're done with all this, just take your tools like this. Place them off to the side. Grab your pumpkin, put them over here for now. And this is what the garbage bag was for after you cut it in half. Yes, scoop it up like this. your area is clean. Now what you do with this, you dump it way over there in the garbage. As you can see, so yeah, there you have it for the newest, I would say green-ish lab for my backyard. And this jack-o'-lantern is going to be the newest 2025 pumpkin for this year's Halloween. I know it's pretty basic, I know it's pretty bland, but once you get everything ready to go, then you know. Anyway, thank you for watching this year's 2025 jack-o'-lantern carving. For any more videos on any other videos, please go to my homepage and you could see how many videos I got down from either holiday creations, either popping off for vacation or holidays, or just anything general that I have doing around the house or anything awesome like that. Anyway, I need to prepare Mr. Jack for his 2025 debut, so stay tuned. We'll be right back after the holidays end, and I will show you how Jack's impression get the fierce monsters of the night to be gone. Until then, have a happy Halloween, and we'll see you much later. Bye.